What's up, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today is going to be my first Heroic Sith Raid video. I am totally pumped and hope to make many more in the future. We're going to be looking at JTR and Phase 1 of the raid. I learn a lot through trial and error. I do not consider myself to be a raid master, but Skelturix and Mcmole have unbelievable YouTube channels when it comes to looking for raid tips. I'm going to put a link to both of their channels in the description below. Please check them out. I learned so much from them. Yes, I am a YouTube creator myself, but I'm always looking for to learn more and for more content, and they are unbelievable, so please check them out. I have a graphic here that I'm going to show. This was given to me to one of my Patreon supporters named The Hod. This is what his guild leaders created to show the guild, and it's amazing. I have one for every phase. If you're interested in seeing them, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. You want to do a minimum of 4% in the Heroic Sith Raid Phase 1 with the Jedi Training Raid team. The team I run is JTR, BB-8, R2-D2, Scavenger Ray, and Resistance Trooper. As you can see, JTR, BB-8, and Resistance Trooper are necessary. Some people run Visas Zeta instead of R2, and then you can have Hermit Yoda, Zaris in there as well. So there's another way that I'm going to show you to make sure you get 4%. That's very, very easy. It will blow your mind. Trust me when we get there. But again, this helped me a lot. I've also shown it to my guild. At the end, we know what we got and where we need to get to if we have to restart or not. So we're going to go and look at the Resistance team I'm running. I'm going to show you their Zetas and the mods. Not nice, sister. Resistance. First, we'll look at R2-D2. And the most important Zeta for him to help you through the Sith Raid is combat analysis. And here's why. The Zeta part of it states, while R2-D2 is active, whenever a light side ally scores a critical hit, dispel all debuffs on them. This is huge. You're going to be critting a lot. The more you crit with the rest of the team, the more they dispel debuffs. Nihilus can't increase those cooldowns. He can't apply debuffs that would hinder you the rest of the battle. It's huge. This is the most important one. In fact, you really can't use R2 without this ability. I also have Number Crunch Zetaed, and I would recommend it as well. And here's why. I made a video on how to mod R2-D2 yesterday. I'm going to put that in a card up above. And I basically stated that it's up to your preference on what you're looking to gain in the battle, because it states at the start of the battle and when R2-D2 is revived, other droid, Galactic Republic, Rebel, and Resistance allies gain 10% of R2-D2's max protection, offense, max health, and potency until R2-D2 is defeated. So what is the goal of the Sith Raid here? Is to do as much damage as possible. So therefore, I modded him with as much offense as possible. An offensive set, an offensive in the primary, and the arrow, triangle, and cross. It always is that way in the square. I have a defense primary stat in the diamond like it always is, and a protection in the circle. I have him at a 259 speed, which is pretty darn good. Most people have a speed set on him. Again, I suggest putting an all offensive set with offense in as many primaries as possible, because he's going to be giving 10% of his damage output to the rest of the team. Also, you see the potency is at 47.16%. This is important because 4.71% of this, or 4.72% of this, is going to be given to the rest of your team. And the reason I say that is we're going to look at Jedi Training Ray. First, we're going to look at the most important Zeta ability. This is the one that is absolutely needed. The Zeta states, when a Resistance ally uses a special ability, all exposed enemies lose 5% turn meter, which can't be evaded or resisted. When a Resistance ally uses a special ability, if they aren't debuffed, reduce their cooldowns by 1. This is why R2-D2's combat analysis is so important, because you're going to keep them debuffed and you're going to keep decreasing their special abilities, which is used to decrease turn meter for the opposing team. This is the Zeta I find most important. I don't even have the other one Zetaed. It's okay in my opinion. I run her with a crit damage set because I want her to do some damage as well. Even though she's a tank, she doesn't have a taunt. She's there to do damage and use her leadership ability. So I have a crit damage in the triangle in the arrow with speed, a crit damage in the triangle, a crit damage in the diamond, and I have 2 potency mods here, which is very important as well because I want some potency. And in the cross, which is a crit damage mod, I have a potency primary. The reason is she has a 78.77%. We're going to add R2s onto that, so she has about an 82, 83 somewhere. when she uses her mind trick on Nihilus, you want her to give as many debuffs as possible. If you can land a speed down, an offense down, along with removing that turn meter, it's going to help you so much throughout the battle. In fact, some people restart the battle many, many times until they get that debuff down on Rey. So, again, have to have her leadership ability zated. Give her some crit damage. She's going to be gaining a lot of stuff from R2 as well. BB-8 is massively important because you got to keep using him to get to Illuminated Destiny, and that's when everybody starts going off. His roll with the punches states, this is the Zeta you want. BB-8 has 80% counter chance when BB-8 attacks out of turn. He calls a random resistance ally to assist. You want him calling people to assist. It will keep damage up throughout the whole battle, and it's amazing. Now, I mod him for pure speed because the faster he goes, the quicker you're going to get Illuminated Destiny. So they're just a speed mod set with some extra speed. It's not my best speed mod set. That's okay. This does pretty well the way it is. I don't necessarily have, primary stats that I care about as much, just speed. And the biggest reason for that is, again, getting to Illuminated Destiny as quickly as possible. That is your goal. Now, it is very important to have the multi-tool piece on him. If you don't, it'll still work, but it'll still be very hard because the multi-tool piece gives you plus 5% health steal. He can go down pretty quickly from Nihilus. When he's using his attacks and he's countering, he needs to be regaining health to be able to survive the battle. And this is extremely important. It can be done without it, but it's almost necessary, I feel, to be able to get a good score. Now on to Scavenger Rey. I don't have her Focus Strike zated, neither should you, okay? It means nothing for the Sith raid. I do have as much crit damage on her as possible. As you can see there, I have an offensive mod, or a crit damage mod with an offensive primary. The diamond's always the same. I have good speed in here as well. The circle I have with health, because it has some bonus offense and speed at the bottom. I have an offensive mod in the cross, a crit damage mod in the triangle, and a speed mod in the arrow as well. You want to get her as pretty fast and get her doing lots of damage. Now, Resistance Trooper. You want him to have a crit damage set, but here's something massively important. You don't want him to have any speed. You want 0 speed on him whatsoever. That's just the way it is. That's the way he works throughout the battle. He's going to be gaining a bunch of stuff from Illuminated Destiny. You want him as slow as possible. That's just the way it is. Okay? So no speed on him whatsoever. Crit damage mod set, crit damage, triangle, offense in the cross, offense in the arrow as well. You're going to be dealing lots of damage with him, dispelling Nihilus constantly. Again, I actually had trouble with this because I sell most of my mods that don't have any speed on them. I had to change that here big time. So that is the team that I'm going to run. I'm going to show you how to run through it as well. So into the raid we go. Now there are a few things to remember. One, let's look at the graphic again. You want to make sure you do at least 4% or 1,862,000 damage. This is why this graph is so amazing. Also, I'm going to show you this amazing way to make sure that you hit your percentages correctly, okay? It's going to be mind-blowing. He's at 58.40%. We're going to take 58.40 minus 4. I know, this is, earth-shattering, and get 54.40. Write that down. So now you know, if you get to 58.40, you posted at least the 4%, and you can decide to post the run or try it again. We're going to go here, and there's something very important you have to do. You have to make sure a Nihilus gets exposed on the first turn. He didn't, so we actually have to restart. We're going to restart again. If it takes too long, I'm just going to cut and then put into where I finally get the exposed to him, because sometimes this can take a while. Illuminated Destiny. Burning. He didn't get exposed, so we are going to exit again. will be the last time I get in here and do it before I stop recording and eventually start recording again when I get it. But again, you have to reset until he gets expose on him, because this is how you get it. No expose, okay? Give me a sec here. Okay, perfect. We got an expose on Nihilus. Now, his health says 47.9%. Again, to make sure you get to 4, just subtract 4 and get to 43.89 and make sure you get there. The only time we're going to hit Nihilus here in this first turn is actually not hitting him. It's just using mind tricks, okay? The reason being, we want to get to Illuminated Destiny before Nihilus even goes. So that means we have to attack the ads with special abilities. That's why you have to have a expose on Nihilus so he keeps losing turn meter. So, let's attack the ads, all with special abilities. In this first instance here, you don't really want to call BB-8 because he's going to assist, he's going to call somebody else to assist, and you're going to knock the ad out. You don't want to knock the ad out. You want to keep them alive as long as possible. So over here with a special ability, this looks like we're gonna lose these guys way too quickly. Lost that one right there. Now we're forced to do a basic. Okay, let's put smokescreen on JTR. A lot of people say to put smokescreen on BB-8 so he can assist. I find that I lose my BB-8 way too early, and I can't. He's too important for the battle. Mind tricks again. Good, good, good. Now we'll call in BB-8 to assist. BB-8 gets Illuminated Destiny off before Nihilus goes. Now, again, like I said, who do you want to put stealth on? People like to put it where they leave BB-8 open so he can counterattack. But like I said, I'll say this 100 times. I like to play it safe to make sure that I don't lose him in the battle. So I'm going to put it on JTR because she's able to gain health and protection back the easiest. Keep spamming specials. Do as many specials as you can. Resistance Trooper needs to get cleansed there so he can use his other ability right back to back. Because I need to get rid of all those buffs. Luckily, I can use this. Okay, just keep working with these special abilities. Now we'll call BB-8 to assist because we want to do as much damage as possible to Nihilus. Big hit. Boom. Boom. Just keep working here. Let's also put smokescreen on him, her again. Now remember, keep an eye on the annihilate cooldown up there. You want to make sure he doesn't end up annihilating you, because then the run would be over and you'd be unhappy. Keep spamming the specials. Okay, call BB-8 to assist again. Keep watching your percentage. Come on, I need a cleanse here. I don't like... Critical hit, please. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Smokescreen on JTR again. Get rid of all those buffs over there. Man, come on. Give me speed down. I can't get speed down. Use burning again. Illuminated Destiny. Excellent. Boom. Boom. Keep using the specials, guys. That's the goal. Keep using the specials. Good. Good. That's okay. That's okay. He missed twice. Okay. Again, let's put this on you. Now, this is where it gets tricky. You got to keep a number on if you have debuffs, because he could get to annihilate right away. Okay. At least I got some offense down there. This is scary because I don't know exactly how he's going to... how he's going to work, because I cannot let him get to Illuminated Destiny. Annihilate. Jeez, what am I saying? Pure concentration right now, guys. Keep using these specials. Covert data transfer. Again, we're going to put smokescreen on JTR. Okay, now let's take out these ads here. Nihilus has exposed, so we can really focus on taking these ads out. Let's put a mind tricks on him. See if I can get speed down. I can't. Burning. Good. Forced to use a special here, or a non-special. Okay, nice. Now we're going to come in here and just keep attacking here. I get Illuminated Destiny off, which is wonderful. Okay, now here's the situation that I'm in. He could get to Annihilate in this next turn because he has a 1-turn cooldown. And sometimes it just works weird. So do I want to use the Unbreakable Will yet? I'm going to take my chances and say no. Actually, yes. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to use it on R2. Because with the Resistance team, they lose turn meter so much less. Okay, he attacked, which means he will use Annihilate next time around. Good, I got his speed down finally. So actually here, I want to use a basic. I want to use basics so R2 doesn't lose his... I'm going to use corporate data transfer though. The turn and make him go before Nihilus goes. Perfect. R2 is still alive. He just took big hits. Now I can come back in and start... do I want to do an attack or do I want to give a smoke screen? Let's give a smoke screen. And now let's start hitting Nihilus again. Big hit. Let's call in BB-8 again. Illuminated Destiny. Excellent. Mind Tricks again. And let's just keep hitting big. Theoretically, it'd be very nice if you could get the Unbreakable Will on Jedi Training Rey. She gains health back so much easier when you do attacks. And R2, you know, I'm going to lose R2 here pretty soon. Let's get rid of all those buffs that you have. Keep hitting big time. Stealth to Jedi Training Rey again. Another Mind Tricks would be great. Okay. Look, I'm at 42.23%. I've already surpassed my 43.89. Another Illuminated Destiny. Keep using the specials. Call in BB-8 to assist. Let's do some burning. Mind Tricks again. Okay, he took out R2. That's actually okay. Let's get rid of all these. And now we're going to get rid of these ads. I don't want them to cause any havoc here. Again, Nihilus has exposed, so he's not going to... Perfect. Use the specials. Illuminated Destiny is off again. He took out BB-8. That's not cool. Let's still see how much farther I can go with the run, huh? It is possible to get 10% with this team. It'll take a few tries, but most of us, you know, don't want to spend that amount of time. Or if you're in a guild where you're struggling with the Sith raid, then you probably do want to spend a amount of that time with that. But, you know, my guild can go through P1 pretty easily here. So, am I going to keep the run? Let's look at how much damage I did. I have to keep the run. 3.5 million. Let's go back to our image. 3.5 million here says I did about 7.5 to 8%. 7.5 to 8% is wonderful. Yes, you can get runs with 10%. I should put like my best mods on them. I put the mods that I'm keeping on them right now. Again, you don't want any speed with Resistance Trooper. I am extremely happy with this. Okay, I did around 7.75%. That's almost double 4% of what you're supposed to do. So as you can see, you want to get that expose on Nihilus, continue to spam the specials, get Illuminated Destiny off before he attacks, and keep working from there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for the length, but I wanted to break everything down so you guys can learn. If you liked it, please smash the subscribe button, click the notification bell, like the video as well so you can be alerted to every video that I post. Make sure you check out Mcmole's and Skelturix's channels. Again, link in description. Otherwise, peace out, and may the Force be with you.